Did you guys hear what Sushi A said to Sushi B? Wasabi! Alright, so welcome to Tiger Talk, episode 3, I do believe. Holy crap, if it's not episode 3, I'm going to be embarrassed, to say the least. I am your host, Keela, as usual, and we're gonna have a little bit of a chat, because these are fun, and I like them, and I want to keep evolving them into something more and more, and hopefully you guys enjoy them too. I'll try to keep them bite-sized if possible, and no promises. So I actually want to start off this Tiger Talk with Patreon. Patreon is, of course, something I've been doing for a little bit. I'm still feeling it out. I haven't even charged anybody yet. I don't even know if I can count myself as an actual Patreon user until I've made my first bit of cash off of this. I don't know. I've been trying to produce videos so that my Patreon patrons, actually feel like they're getting their money's worth out of my content. Hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit better about things. I've posted a Transistor video recently. I will be going back and replaying all of Transistor. I watched that video and it was just kind of difficult to watch. I mean, when I played it, it was a while ago. When I played it, that game, you can't stop in the middle of it because you just lose everything. So I'll be replaying Transistor, getting myself back to that point so that I can actually provide some more warmed up commentary. I've definitely warmed back up to videos. It's a lot more entertaining. I have a lot more to say in videos. I'm starting to feel it a bit more. Corpse Party, we are at the end of chapter 1. We're starting chapter 2. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. That will be up this week. Anyways, so back to what I was originally talking about. Oh my fucking god. Patreon. I have changed the tiers. I have changed your perks. Everything makes far more sense now. It works with my schedule a bit more. Again, I apologize for removing the Tiger for a Day thing. I just couldn't do it with my schedule. I know you guys understand. Hopefully, I mean, I do plan on bringing it back. Don't worry about that. Most likely in January when I'm off for an entire month from school. And I just get to work and play video games all day because that sounds like an awesome time to me. So, for those of you who are new to the Patreon thing, if you're interested, just listen. I will explain the perks to you. You can pledge $1. If you pledge $1, and this is all monthly. I changed it all to monthly. So if you just want to pledge $1 per month, you can actually ask me questions on my TMI Tuesday videos. Not Tuesday, sorry, TMI Tiger videos. They were, you know, TMI Tuesday, but it most likely won't come out on a Tuesday. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, it's just a TMI Tiger video. I used to do TMI Tuesday videos that were really fun. I mean, I would do a bunch of stupid performances. People could ask me all sorts of silly questions about whatever they wanted to know. I would answer them in the most entertaining way possible. I would dress up or do whatever stupid things. So I'm definitely going to bring that back. In fact, for the Patreon patrons, it's so difficult remembering the Patreon page. For the patrons that are watching this, I should say listening to this, whatever. For the patrons that are listening to this, I have sent you a message already on Patreon asking that you ask me a question. You can ask me up to 3 questions, but I'll probably only choose 1 because I like to put a lot of time into these videos. They're a lot of fun. So, yeah, go ahead and do that. So that's just if you just pledge $1. If you just pledge $1, you get to ask me a question and I'll answer, and it'll be a lot of fun. If you pledge $5 or more a month, I got rid of the $2 tier, it was a little silly. If you pledge $5 or more a month, again, you can ask me questions for the TMI Tiger videos. You also get 10% off of any items in my shop. It's just a nice little thank you for you guys, you know, if you want to get some merch. It's pretty cool. As always, if you guys have any more suggestions for what you would like to receive as a perk, let me know and I'll try to make it happen. If you pledge $10 or more a month, you get a free poster each month. Hopefully I'll be rolling out a lot of posters, so that'll give you guys a lot of content to choose from. And if you pledge $15 a month, you get a free poster or 50% off of an item from my shop for the month. The last one was 25% off for the $10 tier. Now, and I added a new tier here. Well, for the $15 a month, for these Tiger Talks, I'm enjoying these a lot. So, I've created the Tiger Talk Spotlight perk, and basically it means that each month I'll contact you and I'll say, hey, what's a category you'd like me to talk about? Like today I'll be talking about my Patreon, Silent Hill, What is Fear, and pumpkin carving. So if you were like, oh, Keela, I want you to talk about weird fetishes or something stupid like that, okay, sure. Go ahead, and I'll talk about whatever, you know, comes up in the category you want. Or I want you to discuss this movie that I just watched that I thought was really great. Here's a link to the movie so you can watch it too. You know, you can give me a bit of homework and I'll do it. It'll be pretty fun. I think that would be a great way for me to connect with you guys and keep things a little fresh because, you know, I'm just me, but people want to hear a lot of different things. So, I mean, I'm not too savvy on news and things like that. So if you wanted me to go and make some sort of political joke, I don't know if I could do that, but I try my best. So that's that's replacing the Tiger for a Day perk in the $15 thingy. So if you can go ahead and I guess take a look at that, I'll be contacting you guys again, like I said, who have already pledged, to let you know about the change. And then I added the new tier, the $20. You can pledge $20 a month. And don't forget, guys, if at any point you're like, wow, that's way too much money for me to pledge monthly, you can just do it once. It's okay. Or you can even back out. If you pledge $20, though, I have added the content you've always wanted perk. You get to suggest your favorite video game for me to play for the month. So if you're like, Keela, I desperately want to see you play, I don't know, Fear 2, or I really want to watch you play something really stupid. I'm not going to suggest anything horrible that I don't want to play, because then you guys are going to request it. You know, but anything like that, I'll create an entire series for it over the course of that month. If I finish it, awesome. If I don't, you would have to pledge another $20 the next month, unless it's just such a popular series that everybody wants it. So, you know, if you've always wanted to watch me play Final Fantasy VIII, I gotta continue 7. I know, guys, I know, I'm sorry. Then this is the perk for you to do it. It also helps keep me kind of fresh in what I'm producing with videos. And so if you're tired of seeing horror or something like that, I don't know. So we're gonna move on from that. That's my Patreon update. It's a lot of cool stuff. If you guys are interested, go and check it out. It's patreon.com/TigerTheWinds, the Z. And yeah, so I'm gonna segue here into, I've been really busy, of course, as always, and I was hanging out with my friends yesterday because we had the day off from school for Columbus Day. Worst holiday ever. What a silly holiday. So we had the day off for that, and I decided I really wanted to watch Silent Hill, because we've been playing Silent Hill, actually. I just showed my friends all of Silent Hill 2. It was a lot of fun. We beat it in like 2 sittings. It was crazy. We played through Silent Hill 2, and I was like, let's watch the movie. And watching the movie just reminded me of how much I liked the first movie. I know it's really bizarre. Most fans of Silent Hill do not like the first Silent Hill movie, or any of the Silent Hill movies. Don't even get me started about Revelations, which is absolute trash. The first Silent Hill movie is fun. I think it's like a really fun sort of fan take on things. As I was watching it, I was actually really appreciating a lot of the parallels that they tried to draw with the games while keeping it sort of unique and its own thing. I don't know, it's really interesting. If you haven't seen it, definitely go and watch it. I wholeheartedly recommend it. This is somebody that's pretty jaded about Silent Hill in general. I mean, in my opinion, 3 was the best Silent Hill out of all of them, so I don't know, which is why I hate the second movie so much. Holy shit. I hope that the people that created the second movie all get set on fire. I just gotta throw that out there. I hope they're not watching this. If they are, by some random happenstance, I hope you get set on fire. But while I was watching that, I had a bunch of friends over, and afterwards we were discussing the movie and the theories behind it, and a lot of them were saying, that have never seen Silent Hill before, that they really liked the concept of it not being jump scares. It's really sad. A lot of people these days are now actually totally used to jump scares. Thank you, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is its own thing. I'm not one of those people that's super pissy about the fact that it exists. I think the guy deserves a huge pat on the back. He is so successful. He created a really successful game, but it's just jump scares, and it's what people want to see. They want to see people freak out, and they want to see people jump. And I was discussing this with a friend. He said that for him, fear was only an instant state. Fear is only the moment. And my response was a little less kind than it should have been. But basically I disagreed with him, and I thought this would kind of be a fun discussion to bring up, because I went home, or he left, and I sat there thinking about it. And I was like, everybody, I guess, does have their own take on what fear is. What is scary? What denotes fear for you? And it's kind of cool. I hope you guys think about this. Maybe bring up the discussion with a friend or two. Just ask them, what do they think being afraid is? Like, if you're playing a video game, and the atmosphere builds, and you're on edge, is that fear for you, or is that just being on edge? For me, fear is the concept of, I don't know, I wake up in the middle of the night and I look around for Slender Man and my heart's racing and I'm just scared. Like, I'm just in a state of fear, and for me, video games like Silent Hill, well, they don't do it most of the time, can do it sometimes. I was playing through Silent Hill 2 again, like I said, And there's a moment in that game where the atmosphere builds dramatically and then something happens, and it's just such a buildup of intense fear for me that I almost couldn't play anymore. I just needed to back out and stop. Stop interacting with it. I don't know, it's a really cool concept. I like talking about these things with you guys. I like to pick at your brains a bit and make you go to work or school kind of thinking to yourself, what do I think fear is? What is the concept to me? Is it one state? Is it the moment that your body releases and says, like, it's fight or flight, and therefore you run away or you respond with a violent action? Or is it the build-up to that point as well as that point? Just something for you guys to think about. I think it's the build-up to that point, personally, but I want to hear your opinions. So beyond that, I was, also, again, hanging out with these friends, and we did our annual pumpkin carving hangout thing, which is always so much fun. I love carving pumpkins. I bring this up because I'd like to get you guys a little bit more involved with these Tiger Talks. Hopefully you guys are starting to like them. I'm starting to warm up to them a bit more and more. So, you know, Halloween's coming up. I want to see your best Halloween pumpkin. I want you guys to send me in pictures. You can send pictures to my Facebook. My Facebook fan page is Keela Tiger, I do believe. I haven't been really maintaining it lately, but I'll get back on top of that. If you guys have a better social media site to recommend, please recommend it, because I hate Facebook. I use Twitter a lot, but it's only for business and sort of personal hanging out with friends things, so it's not really very interesting for this YouTube channel. The Facebook is definitely the place to go for now. So send me your pictures of your best Halloween pumpkins, and I don't know, maybe for the winner of the best pumpkin, I'll send a reward, a small card or a poster or something funny like that. I want to do postcards, little things that I can send you guys, just as little thank yous. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this Tiger Talk episode. This has gone on a little bit longer than I really anticipated, but you guys know me. I like to flap my gums and hear myself talk nonstop. It's true. I am ashamed. Okay, I'm actually not ashamed at all. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this week. It is 80 degrees here today. It is the middle of October. It is 80 degrees in Rochester, New York, which is known as, like, one of the coldest places I have ever been to. Just for me. And I can't believe it. I'm actually sweating in a t-shirt and shorts right now. So, hopefully you guys enjoy these really weird, warm days, and I'll see you all next time.